Greetings everyone, I'm Napoleon Complex, and today we're going to be refighting the Battle of Apros, this time as the Byzantines. So once again, if you want to read the blurb, it's here. Let's go. Well, here we go again. Here's the blurb. Cannot be moved by the player in turn 1, but can shoot. So our line's just going to go off on its own. Right, that's fair. I think at this point I can take over. Right, let's see. We can fire here. Can we turn? Right, hold on a second. Let's see how we do against this group then. Now don't worry, nothing's going to go wrong. Everything's going to be just fine. Let's cause a cohesion test on them then. Good. Excellent. Okay, well at least we're messing up their skirmishers. Hit them first, please. Right, well, we may as well hit them as well. Doo-doo-doo. We'll go for the extra shot on the light crossbowman. Excellent. I don't think anyone else can fire. Right, can any of the rest of my army move? Okay, let's, well, we should be able to handle this army pretty much with just the horse archers, but just in case things go wrong, let's move our troops toward, well, hold on, let's take a look at our army first of all. We've got these Thracian cavalry. Now, they should be above average, but because we're playing in King, they're only average. We're fighting, okay, and it's all the way through. So these are our lancers here. Pretty good army, actually, considering it's King difficulty. In the back ranks, however, well, we've got these poor Thelematori Scatatoi, and they're garbage. They're untrained troops. They're basically little better than militia, but they do at least have defensive spearman capabilities, so they have some impact when the attack first happens, as assuming, of course, that they don't charge. We do have these Thelematori Scatatoi. Now, these are at least below average, so I want to probably try and group these together in a bit of a quality gradient. I'm thinking I'm going to push forward my flanks, so that's why I wanted to move these cavalry across to this direction. Let's see, let's move the archers forward. I'll probably have them supporting the cavalry. I will bring the Thelematori Scatatoi in here. And I want these poor units towards the centre. And we're basically going to push the flanks forward, we're going to keep the centre back. That is the general plan here. Of course, my line is quite short. This is King after all, so I'm not necessarily going to be able to swing wide around the enemy army. We've also got these Vlach cavalry. They're only average. Well, they're only average as well, so basically they are just normal cavalry. They don't have lancer capability, but they do have some archery capability. And we've got these Vlach light horse. These are the Thelematori Scatatoi. Push them in like that. Archers go off to join the cavalry. And these retainers are far too good to be kept in the back ranks. I'm going to send them to join the fun on the left. Now we do have to watch out for the swamp. That could cause us some problems. I ultimately want to draw this army off the hill. While we're there, let's take a look at what the enemy have. Now they've got these Elmogavars. These are usually above average troops, but they're superior here. These will mess up my poor quality infantry, but our lancers can handle them quite easily. They've also got these Turkoman horse. Well, above average, but they're still just regular cavalry. If we can get a good shock charge against them, we should be able to at least break through somewhere, and hopefully we can get some flanking actions against them. We've got the archers. Now, above average archers are always very dangerous. The quality advantage means they shoot better, and that means they're going to be very dangerous once they start to concentrate fire, so these are troops that I'm worried about. And then, of course, we've got more Elmogavars, and we've got these highly superior knights in the middle. Might be worth getting. We either need to delay contact until we can get around their flanks, or else we need to get a lancer unit in front of these dismounted knights and slow them down that way. So I think that's the conversation over for this turn. But it's not going to matter because we're just going to kill them all with horse archers anyway. It's fine, this is fine. Honestly, it doesn't really feel like a king battle at this point because we have so many soldiers. Wait, what? Oh no, the elms are breaking! Okay, well, at least we can now actually move our troops. So, yes, as you may have gathered, all of these troops are going to break. So, let's see if we can get something out of this at least. Can any of my units possibly cause them to run away? Let's see, if I set up a flank threat here, that might prompt this unit to run. Nope. Okay, right. Can we at least disrupt them with fire? No luck. Excellent, and if we just, since these guys are going to leave us anyway. It's no fun. Right, so while that disaster is unfolding, let's continue on. So yes, as you may have gathered, I've played this battle before. I knew that was going to happen, that's why I wasn't too worried about what happened to my horse archers. Let's just continue to set up. Stay on the hill for now, but we are going to swing around behind our cavalry. Now, the only thing I don't actually think my line is long enough. Bring the archers forward. And how long is my infantry line? I probably should have counted this first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have an incredibly short infantry line. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. That's all the ground I can cover. So we're aiming to put our better skirmishers, our better scatatoi, out around here. And let's see. It's fine, you can push out to around here. Our poor scatatoi can go here. The Emperor can continue towards the flank. Okay, so consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, from that hill there. Our cavalry should probably actually back up a little bit. Although, well, no, this unit, because the archers can move to here. That's fine. I know where we're going to move. And yes, I know I need to move to take the hill. I haven't forgotten about that. Move the archers here. Getting them onto the hill would actually be a bit of an advantage. A bit of an advantage, because then they can fire over the heads of my own soldiers. Right. and you guys just start to blunder into position. Right, we're mostly formed up now. Next turn. 47%. I think we've lost the battle already. Now they need to get us to 80% to win. Well, I think I need to get them to... Let's see. No, 60% and 20... Okay, so we could lose it early if I can't get them to 25% quickly. Okay, and then we lose absolutely all of our... if 80% of our army routs. So we want to rout at least 40% of their army. And that's all it says. Not getting to 60. Once we get into 40%, it's over. We win. Okay, so they are actually advancing towards us quite aggressively, more aggressively than I would have expected. Let's answer that. We'll start to move into formation now. Our cavalry are just going to have to... see this bit of high ground? That's giving me a problem. Right. If I don't charge forward, I'm going to be at disadvantage in melee. If I do charge forward, then I'm going to take stationary fire. What I think is smarter to do is actually just to pull back. Then at least they'll have to come forward to shoot at us. And we can then attack them at will. If they're going to be aggressive here, I'm not going to take the bait. I'm just going to pull back my forces. We're a little bit out on the limb here, but... oh great, and we're a lot out on the limb here. That's okay, keep the general on them, cover them with the skirmishers. We should still be fine over here, honestly. If anything, this group needs to make room. So once again, there's not a massive hill dominating the landscape, so this should be fine. And let's see, if I push these groups forward, they can take a pot shot. Okay, move it here. Fire. Alright, and try again. Excellent. Okay, so we'll just form up ready to meet these annoying horse archers. And no, don't push anything forward just yet. We're going to have a proper cavalry battle over here. No tricks or anything like that. The infantry can start to form up. Get a move on, please. Oh, you're maneuverable. Well, this is a nice surprise for medieval infantry. And the poor Demetari Scitati remain refused back like this. We push forward like so. I just push forward and move to here. They've already taken... no, 4 casualties is a bit of a waste of arrows. Let's end the turn there. Okay, the skirmishers realise that the rest of the cavalry have come out too far. They are coming out to help. But with good old Roman discipline, we should be fine. Okay, not a good start. Not something I could really control for. Right. And again, please. And move to here. And hang the danger to my bowmen again. Hit them again. Ah, we're out. Right, fine. Let's see. Charge there, please. Move here. And we charge here. And crush them. Now those Turkmen horse none of those Turkmen horse have an easy escape route. Okay, we'll bring the cavalry. I'm worried about those crossbowmen getting in amongst my getting at my retainers. But I do need to shield these guys a little bit. We can at least turn here to attract attention. Those javelin at least can't get them, so okay, I don't think one volley should hurt us too much. The archers will be able to punish any overeager attacks by the enemy here. And given the right, what about over here? Because I'm putting the cart before the horse a little bit. Well, let's see. I think for this turn, we'll fire. And we'll give these guys a good shove out the way. Ah, you went too far. Right, okay. Push up. And while we're here, turn just, let's see. Shoot them. Oh, actually that's not the unit I should have... Never mind, I'm an idiot. Could have tried to get to them and hit them instead, because this unit I'm planning on just killing with a flank attack anyway, so their presence doesn't really matter to me. These guys here can't... Move these units to here. No, move... Yes, move them to here. I'm hoping I can do something with this. Next, well, let's see. Do we want to move the infantry? Yeah, we should probably move the infantry up slightly, make them relevant to the battle. At least have them in interception range, once in case the enemy army decides that it wants to move up. All right, push out. Next turn. Yikes. Glad they didn't choose to try and evade. That could have been very nasty. Oh, don't mind me, Catalan Company. I'm just going to kill all of your mercenaries. Right. We'll finish this, would you? They hold firm. Okay. Now, why don't you give them a flank charge? And then you give them another attack. Oh, that's a bit dangerous because yeah, they're going to carry right into the Almogavars, aren't they? Okay, that's not what we want. That's not quite what we wanted to happen, but it was kind of a predictable result of what we were doing. Move those cavalry over to here, please. We will again try and catch them as they run away. Move our lancers to here. Try and at least try and support what's happening here. I just realised those archers are kind of in trouble. We are winning that exchange. So you bring the archers up, and to be honest, we kind of outpaced our archers. There's nothing I really want to shoot that badly. That unit can't turn. Well, I don't want to let my archers get flanked. I guess we'll move to here. Basically so these guys can't get stabbed in the rear. On the other flank, we had a plan here, so let's put it into account. I'm going to... do we have a general around here somewhere? No, we do not. I'm just going to... And it's the Vlach cavalry who don't have the same charge bonus. Right, fine. Charge and see if they evade. They didn't. But we were lucky and we got a disruption anyway, so... unfortunately, let's see, what are their chances? They're going to win up 49%. If I add this unit into the melee, that will give them a better chance. I don't want to invest too many soldiers clearing that mess up. And this is problematic, to say the least. We're not going to get anywhere just chasing them around the field. Move this unit out to here for now. I think you can probably see what I'm planning here. I want the archers to move up to here and shoot. I'm more moving them because they need to stay relevant to the battle than for any particular... Ah, they're fragmented. I don't always like doing this because it is... There's the potential they'll just move out the way, but you know, no, they're fragmented anyway. Just leave the archers in place. We're not going to do anything drastic. We'll just we'll just move our cavalry up as best we can, and we'll break them next turn. No need for any drama. Right. Aside from this unit going off on its journeys, this is going pretty well so far. Next turn. This situation here isn't great either. And of course going to take all the arrows in the world. Oh, lovely, and the knights are coming to pay them a visit. Turns out they didn't really. Excellent, okay. Right, we don't really stand much of a chance of shoving them into position. There's not a very good chance of me managing to push these Turkmen light horse into a charge, into the position for a charge. What I will do is just move this unit up a bit. And let's see. I am a bit worried about those light horse. I think I'm still going to have to give them a shove, because they're just not in a very good position for us there. We'll wait here, and what I'll do is I'll move up my archers now, see if we can get that fragmentation. And we'll just turn and look menacingly at them like this. Now, I can see that they're having thoughts about engaging my skirmishers. I just want to disillusion them of that idea. Okay, right, keep moving. Unfortunately, our infantry are going to have to swing off a little bit to adjust to the situation. What I want to do is draw this army off of that hill. There's no general to support here, so let's see. Really? No one? And there's over on the other side of the field for some reason. Right. Oh, we disrupted them. We did some damage. This is very, very far from an optimal situation, but we are making progress. You guys are going to have to try again. Okay, we at least got them into melee this time. There's real danger that we're overcommitting to this side of the field. Okay, hopefully they'll wake up and realise there's a flank opportunity setting right there for them. You guys clear that mess up. Wow. Well, they didn't have much fight left in them at all by the end, did they? Move the archers forward and towards the hill and take care of those annoying horse units. Cavalry, cover their advance. And we'll move our own light horse in to threaten. Next turn. Okay, we are slowly dying there. That unit's going to break and I can't really rescue it. I like to keep control of my cavalry if I can. Seriously, 70% chances? Okay, well wait. It's not like we're taking many casualties in that fight. Oh, the archers. Now we've only got 2 ammunition left. I'd like to save something for the Almugavars. You've got 1 more volley from our foot. You'd better use it wisely. Right, that was all you're getting. Try and fragment them. I should have brought through the foot archers. Right, fine. We no longer have to worry about them charging us. Just bring the archers up. Let's see what's happening over here. Why charge forward in an uncontrolled fashion when we can break them with archery? Because we're running out of ammo, that's why. Chasing that cavalry archer unit is pointless, but I kind of need to prevent a disruption. I can't afford to waste Thracian cavalry like that. Right. Backing off is a possibility here. We have already managed to disrupt them quite badly. Why? Because that'll give me the chance to clean house here. Right, you know what? Drop back. Get out of range. You're lucky. You guys are lucky you managed to extricate yourselves from there. Well, I am very spiteful sometimes. Now, watch out for those knights. Those Macedonian cavalry are on watch for intervening against that. Alright, I think we're done here. Again, we're just going to shoot them down, so no moves from me. Next turn. Good, the panicking cavalry will disorder their movement. And those knights are actually starting to come out. They're not within charge range, we can still back off. I'm starting to draw some fire from their infantry line. At least their fire has been horribly inefficient so far, with the possible exception of this crossbowman unit. Okay. Right. See what the lights can do. Well, that's not going to be enough to break them on their own. Do I really? I don't really want to risk a charge right into their midst. But a little bit of aggression might be called for here. So my troops are arriving on this flank anyway. But you know what? Fine. Held firm. Now we're right up against their lines. Right. Move forward. I'm going to have to do something on this flank. I'll let myself become a little hesitant, I think. Finish them off. And just let those knights come forward. Once they come out, we're going to hit them hard. See, we've got our way. That's us above the 25% mark. So we're already on the road to victory. I only need 30% more. Because of course it's just their infantry that's left now. You know what, if we're going to commit to an attack, let's commit to an attack. However, I want those... The thing is, the archers need protection by the cavalry. So we need to advance forward and with a bit more coordination than this, to be perfectly honest. Move forward. Yeah, our formation's a mess. Turn to face the enemy. That's something we can at least do now. Except for that unit that's charged. The lancers are actually well placed to stop the knights and some of the infantry, so they could well prove useful. But we are going to have to go up and over the hill now, get into the archer line behind the enemy infantry. We'll pull them back, they'll be fine, but it means I can't use them during the assault. The knights are moving out to challenge us. I intend to make that the worst decision they ever made. Right, we've got no choice. Up and over the hill. Take a position here. And let's see, yep, shoot them. They've got plenty of ammunition, they may as well use it. Move to here, please. And just prepare to charge. Leave some space between yourself and the enemy infantry. That's the position we want for you. Now, just in case the enemy decide to move out, move the infantry over here. And now we can move our archers up and start shooting at those Almogavars that I fear so much. I miscalculated, they're still out of range. I'm still not in a position to throw away my men's lives. Draw up the cavalry here, you're going to take up position as a holding force. Now, these knights would logically hit these Thracian cavalry here. And that unit can always move here to block my... Okay. Because the Almogavars are the next group I am expecting to move out against us. Well, knights are pretty well armoured, but shoot them up anyway. I didn't really expect much from that. Drive off these perennial annoyances. What are our odds if they're just not good? Because what? Okay. That's really dangerous. What I could do is move them into here, see if they're stupid enough to mire themselves in the marsh. Because then my cavalry can charge forward and attack. I would take that route there. Move your angle of attack to here, that way if they decide to threaten the square, you can still charge in. Move this unit up into charge range as well. If they do nothing, we'll just shoot them apart. And for that reason, I'll start to angle my infantry over this way as well. Keep our infantry and cavalry well coordinated with each other. And Thracian cavalry remain on enemy infantry watching duty. Specifically, night watching duty. Oh, stop chasing shiny things. I can't get much deader. Yep. Finally, the enemy infantry are moving. This is what I was afraid of. Yes! Morons! You fool! That was my plan all along! Attack! That wasn't. You were supposed to go for the archers. I mean the actual archers, not these pretend archers. Right, okay, just ignore them then. Move around. Shoot them. And attack. Let's see. Of course they have my general. Charge! Now we're gonna take a... Okay, that went horribly awry. Right, let's try this. Let's try this situation over here. And what I need is for my lancers to protect my archers. Pull back, hit them. Fall back to prolong our time out of contact. Hit them. Same idea here. A bit of luck, they might get themselves into flank problems here. Move to protect that square. That way, if they attack us, that won't be a flank attack. We should just turn and drop back. Actually, you can do that by moving here. That's fine. Right. At least this will force them to commit 3 of their infantry units to fighting my Thracian cavalry. Either that, or they're going to disrupt an impact, and I'm just going to pour through behind them. This is what we've been waiting for. Drive them back into the marshes. Right. I need to think very carefully about this, because those Almogavars are very, very dangerous to my infantry. And we're low on ammo, so these archers aren't going to be great either. We're covering that square anyway. Let's just hold our position for now. Let's move these archers actually, just in case the Almogavars decide to go after them. For now, we'll focus on pouring arrows into their skulls. You guys just back off. I'm not going to have much chance to pursue them. I just want you to get back to somewhere where you're relevant to the battlefield. Just drop back a little bit, give yourself some options. for getting away from those knights. It's the enemy infantry, of course, that I'm most afraid of. Wow! Really? Huh. That could... oh god, that's not good. That means that when they break, they'll no longer be... everything's going horribly wrong for us here. You just won't stop chasing things around. That's what happens when you get your infantry from the bargain bin warehouse. And drop back here. Chose to attack my Macedonian cavalry. No, managed to win a battle, but it's not been able to disrupt them. Apologies for the slow motion, my computer is in full potato mode. See, that's why we need to actually get an impact charge off against these knights. Well, we can flank them there. It's all gone wrong. Those knights really let us down. We've gone from being in a very strong position to being in a horrible one. Well... I could pull back and try and delay contact a little bit longer. It seemed like we were in such a good position. I can't believe how badly things have gone against us. Move this unit here and threaten the flanks here, I guess. And move these units up in support. We'll keep moving around. Then we've got the knights to worry about as well. Maybe I can avoid them for a little bit longer. Hit them with everything we've got. They're superior, they're not going to disrupt, you're going to have to... Nothing. No disruption. Come on, I need something. There we go. Finally, something went our way. Our Emperor's going... oh, we won it here. Turn them around, I guess, but we're just probably going to get a flank charge direct. Turn in this angle. That way we can at least move diagonally towards the battlefield. Next turn. This is not going well at all. If they would just stop running after things. Okay, we've got this unit back. At least that was a half volley. And I hit my men who were stranded down on the bottom of the slope. Good, that's a fragmentation. We're starting to beat the archers. Right. Couldn't quite crack them though. Hit them again. We've got to break them at some point. Nothing. Right. Thankfully they didn't engage. They're instead going to try and go after this unit here. Back off again. At least we didn't disrupt this time. Okay. Alright, we are slowly wearing that unit down. We managed to buy ourselves some time. They're going after the infantry. That can only be a good thing for us. Over here it's just awful, awful, awful situation. So obviously we are not going to be able to engage. The odds are far, far too grim. And we're slowly bringing up infantry to help. Need to try and cause them enough concerns that they can't move in and attack me easily, but I'm really just buying time over here. If we could make our way through the marshes, no, because then they just block us there. And charging on the rough ground would be suicidal. Move in here. And since we got them back, we need their help. Ideally, if we could get them over to this side of the battlefield, actually, that would be best. Because we're probably going to win here anyway. Right. Next turn. Okay. Our general there has finally remembered what he's supposed to be doing. They're gonna auto break soon. But at least I've got this unit back in reserve. It'd help if their commander-in-chief died. Of course, that's more likely to happen to me because I'm going to lose more melees here. Right, we're going to get a charge here. Fingers crossed. No disruption. Right, but of course we can hit them again. Fine, okay, good. A disruption. Right, let's see. They're at 35%. Remember, I only need 40% enemy rout score. And their flank here seems paralysed. Right, we can just keep whittling these units away. He seems to have forgotten about these guys. Yeah, they held firm again, but this unit of Almogavars is starting to look ragged. Still no movement from the Nice. The enemy infantry seem a little paralysed, to be honest. You're low on... Oh. Low on ammo anyway. Give them a half volley. Another victory against their king. Right, prepare for the inevitable, which is going to be replacing this unit when it breaks. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. Nothing's really changed over here to prompt me to do anything else. So next turn, I suppose. Thankfully their archers have shot their worst, except for that group. Things are swinging towards us in that in the Emperor's battle. And I can't see why the Emperor splits in the back. We're in a bizarre situation where the rest of the army is basically doing nothing, and the Emperor of the Byzantine Emperor is fighting a life or death battle with the enemy commander of a mercenary company. Charge them down. We need that unit broken quickly. Okay, looks like we're all going to slam into this unit here. Charge them. I think that's a... we hit them, but we didn't manage to actually disrupt them. Well, nothing's changed again. Keep shooting them down. I think the AI for this battle needs... someone needs to take a look at the AI for this battle, because the infantry are just standing around doing nothing. They should be crushing me right now. And turn around. Take a long ride around. Let's see. No, because then they can loop around and eventually be coming directly back towards the army, so it'll be slightly faster, I think. Since you can't shoot in that direction anyway, why don't you try at least Turkmen light horse? We only need one more route and then we've won. In the perfect universe, that would not be where you'd stop chasing the enemy. That unit's going to auto-break if we can't protect it. Oh no. Well, thankfully they're average, so they're not just going to break. Come on! Come on, Emperor Michael. That rally's actually very helpful. Yes! Emperor Michael killed the commander of the Catalan company in personal combat. That's got to help his political chances. Good. Right. Pull them off before they end up getting murdered. They've got space to pull back anyway in case this goes wrong. So hit them again. That's a fragmentation. We're going to break them here. I'm going to justify this by saying that these units, they're basically leaderless over here and they probably don't know what to do. We've already used the archers over here, not over here though. Right. I would love this to end with the commander of the Catalan company's unit being broken by the emperors. But I think that's a good place to end it. We've killed the commander. And this has saved this has basically saved Greece and Macedonia from being raided by marauding mercenaries. For the next year or so. So we saved a lot of people's lives by winning today. There we go, I think that's it. They're fragmenting. That was a miracle. That's it. Well, unfortunately, I have to say, I think the AI broke at some point there, and these the enemy infantry just didn't know what to do at that point. They didn't have any further instructions from the AI, so they just stood there. If someone in the comments could tell me why that might have happened, it may have been to do with the way my troops were arranged. I'm obviously pretty good at arranging my troops in such a way that the AI fears flanked it. But they could have tried to push my skirmishers here. They could have at least done something with these units, tried to apply pressure on me. If they'd done something to shock my infantry, we might still have lost this. Or at least it would have... And also, we got very, very lucky with Emperor Michael's retainers. They turned that situation around and managed to turn it into a victory when it should have been a defeat. The other thing they could have done is just kept shooting. They would have eventually auto-broken these lancers, or this unit could have charged while they were fragmented. It would have at least forced them back. Anyway folks, I've been Napoleon Complex. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I will see you in the next one. Farewell. Oops. Not going to forget the end screen this time.